Hello, hello. It is Hope here. Good morning or good afternoon, wherever you are, or good evening, whatever time zone you are. I'm your career strategist and a life coach. I help corporate professionals and corporate executives overcome fear, gain confidence in order to advance their goals or transition into different careers. So, my goal is to help you be the best version of yourself. So, today I'm very excited to be talking with you about setting goals that help you win. Not just winning, but you're able to look back to see how far you've come along and you can celebrate each of your success every step of the way. So, setting goals that help you win is so important in our lives, in our personal lives, in our professional lives as well. So, if we want to grow, if we want to see successes, if we want to say, you know what, my life has a purpose, my life has a vision, having clear goals is so important. And that's how we win. Not sure where you are today. Maybe you are that corporate professional who is thinking about boosting your networking abilities. Or maybe you're also thinking about overcoming fear. And that's something that it's hinging on you. You know what? I really need to advance in my career. I want to get to the next level, but this fear is holding me back. And that goal for you is, you know what? I want to overcome fear. I want to use this month or the remainder of this year to work on this goal. This is for you as well. Or maybe you're that corporate executive who is thinking, you know what? I want my team to grow. But in order for my team to grow, there are some things that I need worked in me. Maybe I need to grow myself. I need to grow in my growth mindset. I want to get to a different level. So, whatever your goal is, it's important for you to really think through it and have clarity on it in order to set goals to help you achieve them. So, what are some steps that you can take in order to win? One is having clarity. Having clarity is huge. What does that require? That requires you sitting still and reflecting on what is my goal? What's my purpose? Possibly or maybe you're thinking to yourself, this year before December, this is something I want to accomplish. And you have clarity on that purpose or on that goal. Now, the next step is you thinking through, how does this goal align with my personal life? How does this goal align with my professional life? Because if it doesn't align with it, then it's going to be difficult for you to achieve it. So you want to make sure that whatever goal you're setting aligns with your personal or professional goal. For example, I want to advance in my career. That's a professional goal. It can also be a personal goal. So that clearly aligns with your purpose. So having clarity on what that goal is so important. And that's how you're going to win because you're setting a goal that helps you win. Another thing with that is being motivated. Having motivation in what we do is so important. Can you imagine setting a goal and then you're not motivated about it? I'll share my own experience. I know, gosh, I know I have set goals in the past repeatedly, and 2 weeks in, I'm out. I'm not following through on that. Or maybe that sounds like something you've experienced. You're not alone. But I learned that in order for me to celebrate my wins, there are things that I need to do, put in place. And I have used them. I have utilized each of these steps. And I tell you what, it works. And there's always a result at the end. When I apply them, there's a result. And it's a result that I celebrate about. So one thing is having clarity on what that goal is, being still and really thinking through what is my goal? What is my life purpose? If you don't know, or maybe you've thought about it and you say, you know what, really, I don't really want to spend time on this. I really don't know what my goal is. I encourage you to please set aside time when you're ready, when you feel comfortable, and just reflect. What is your life purpose? What do you want to accomplish today? I see somebody has joined us. Please go ahead and say hello. That way I know you're hearing me and that this discussion is resonating with you. So, number two, other outside of being motivated and being clear, number two is making sure that your goal is not vague. When your goal is not is when your goal is vague, guess what? You're not able to pursue your goals because there is no purpose, there is no direction, there is no focus. So when your goal has a purpose, you have direction, you have focus, and you're motivated. There's an urgency with that. You have that I must do this attitude. Because when you have that I must do it attitude, guess what? Nothing stops you. That is what you're thinking about day in. That's what you're thinking about day out because that goal matters to you. Here's another example. Maybe you're going on a road trip. You kind of have an idea where you're going. You did not use your GPS, but you kind of have a vague idea. You get in the car and you start driving. And then you realize, you know what? I really don't know where I'm going. That's a similar situation with many of us. We're living in this life, we're going into work every day. Some are not, unfortunately, and are still looking for employment. But in general, we rise up every day to do what we do, but we don't really think through what's the ultimate goal. Same scenario with getting in that car and driving. We're trying to get somewhere, but we really don't know what we're getting into until we pull up a GPS to get the actual direction to get to that destination. So when we step back to review our purpose, that's when we're picking up our own GPS to say, what's my purpose? Where's that destination that I'm trying to get to? And it's so important. So in order to win, you have to know the outcome that you're trying to achieve. Just like getting in that car, trying to get to that final destination, you have to know where you're going. If you want to win, if you want to celebrate, if you want to see success, you must know where you're going. I want to also add that in order to win, it's going to require hard work. There are times that you're not going to feel like doing anything, but when you remember the purpose behind the goal, you're motivated, you're encouraged, you feel that urgency. So winning, setting goals that you win is going to require hard work. You're challenging yourself. It's going to require you to think outside the box. It's going to stretch you because you're thinking big. You're not thinking at this level anymore, but you're thinking big. It's going to feel uncomfortable. But guess what? It is during those uncomfortable situations that growth happens. So if you are hearing me today and you say, you know what, I have tried this goal setting thing and I'm still struggling with it, we're here to help you. We are here to help you set goals that can help you win. I encourage you to reach out. Do not spend time spinning that wheel if you're struggling with that. The goal is to help you get to that next level. I strongly encourage you because I know that when you take a step, when you say, you know what, this is what I really want to do, and you take steps behind that, you're gonna be successful. It will be challenging, no doubt, because it's different. It feels different. The process is different. But when your goals are clear and your goals are specific, measurable, attainable, you're not just setting a goal that is way out there, but you're setting goals that are attainable, that are relevant to who you are, and then you set a timeline, you are going to win. So there is no need setting a goal that is not specific. Remember, goals that are not specific are vague. It has no purpose, no result, because we're just moving around with no direction. But when you define, when you say, you know what, I've made up my mind, I want by the end of this year, if your goal is to make that career shift, You're that corporate professional. You're that corporate executive. You're saying, my goal by the end of 2021 is to make that career shift, but there are some things I need to do. That's going to require you setting goals. Nothing is going to happen doing nothing. I've seen so many people think about goals. And guess what? In some cases, they've succeeded because they've thought about those goals. But I've seen also some people who have not thought about their goals. But years down the road, they'll still stay where they are. So if you don't want to stay where you are, you want to win, you want to succeed, you want to see results, you want to fulfill that big vision, you have that vision, and you're trying to walk towards it, it's going to require you setting goals that will help you win. And that requires taking action, doing what is needful, being clear, setting goals that are measurable, whether it's weekly, whether it's monthly, but taking a step towards it, and not allowing procrastination to come in the mix. Because when procrastination comes in, it kind of weighs you down. It weans that motivation. It sucks the energy out of it. And then before you know it, that goal is no longer a goal and it's gone. You think about it, say, later. But if there's nothing else that you hear from me today, I want you to get this, that setting goals that elevate your purpose will help you get to the next level. I encourage you to reach out. If any of this resonates with you, let us help you set goals that will help you win. You can DM me directly. You can send me an email. The goal is to help you be your best. So thank you so much. I hope that what I've shared with you today will help you, boost you, help you move to the next level and continue to elevate from one level to the next and to the next. Have an awesome week, and I will see you next week, Thursday.